So what's the you've been here before.
Yeah.
Do you feel any different or does it feel the same?
Actually feels better. I'm more comfortable now that I know what to expect and how to kind of handle things. Different than last year. It was my first time. A lot of things were going on, but now I know what to expect. And we're more comfortable, I would say.
What's the offseason been like for you? What are things you've focused on, whether it's off-field, football related? Like, what have you done?
Just been working with the guys, just trying to build those relationships, those bonds, and that chemistry, and just trying to build trust.
Why has that? Because we've talked to other teammates about how you've been around. I know you talked about helping move guys in back in the winter time. Like, why has that been important to be there? I just
think it's important once you go to a new place and you can't just hop in right in the way and try to lead if they don't respect you. So to earn their respect and their trust is everything to me before I can try to lead them.
Your coach was talking to us a bit about your confidence this offseason. He was saying that he loves that. How much of that confidence have you been trying to rub off on your teammates?
A lot. I tell guys every single day, man, it doesn't matter who they are, where they come from, or what logo they have. If we go out there, we execute, and we be the best that we can be, then I think we have a good turnout. So I just installing confidence in the guys, and I think it's important to have confidence.
I'm sorry. With the spring getting cut short, did you guys feel like you missed out on anything? Or how have you guys made up for that?
No, we wasn't going to have a spring game regardless. So I don't think we missed out on anything. We got a lot of good work, and the way we prepared, and I think we figured out a lot of things, and we kind of look at a lot of things and was like, okay, we know what we have and know what we need and stuff like that, or what we need to do. So I think it was good for us, actually. I think the spring was pretty good.
This is the first time in your career you really had an offense built around you. I think the first year at BC, they weren't really expecting you to be the guy probably right away.
No, yes, sir.
And last year, obviously, wasn't necessarily built around you. What's that like? Do you feel more ownership? How's that do for you?
It feels good, actually. Like you said, yeah, more ownership, just more poise, more real and just true and genuine. So as a player, I think it makes me better and just make me realize and be more comfortable.
The On3 article just kind of took on a life of its own. And, I don't know if you expected that would have happened, but I guess in hindsight, stand by what you said. Would you said some things differently?
Most definitely, but I stand on what I said. Well, we stand on what I said. So I said what I said. We stand on that, and I don't mean no disrespect to none of those guys at Alabama or anything like that. It's just I have confidence in my guys and the work that we've been putting in and preparing and the preparation we've been putting together. So that's all that was. No disrespect to those guys, but we stand on what I said.
Did you get a sense that your teammates had an opinion on it, or did they say much?
The next day I walked in and hey, we right behind you. Like, yeah, we love it. We like it. So just being able to, hear that from them and just, spark that type of confidence and that type of camaraderie it's exciting. You want your guys to be behind you and to play for you and to play with you alongside of you. So anything that I can do to get my guys prepared and ready to go out there and go to battle I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes. Stadium is done. The renovations is done. I looked on Google the other day. It said it felt like 79,000. So I've never played in front of a crowd like that, and I just think it's going to be exciting. I think the energy and the atmosphere will be off the chain.
Speaking of playing, so you obviously played with an ACC team before.
Yes, sir.
How different is playing with Florida State? Have you noticed any difference from your past team to this team?
No, I can't say that because I haven't played with these guys yet. But I can't really answer that question. I haven't played with these guys yet. So
as far as like gelling with the team, working out and things of that nature, do you feel like a deeper bond, or how does that cohesiveness treated?
Not necessarily. At Boston, I had a lot of brothers on the team, and here I got brothers on the team. So just making new brothers and new teammates, stuff like that. But there's no difference.
And you're from Waycross, Georgia, originally,
yes, sir.
Right? All right. So what would you tell young men that are looking to play football down in Waycross, Georgia? What advice would you give them?
I would say just keep going, keep trying. I know we're in the South, so we don't get a lot of, I would say what they call it. We don't get a lot of scouts to come down and stuff like that. We don't get all that, stuff like that. So being in the South with those guys, and I'll just say keep going, keep fighting, keep trying. If you're good enough, they'll come find you.
Have you seen the confidence of the guys come together? Like the longer you guys have been together, just in terms of each other and.
Oh, most definitely. I think we have a really good relationship. All the guys we pour into each other. We've been bonding and building that chemistry and those connections. And like I said, we're just building trust. The more we can trust each other, and we can get along, and we can find a way to go out there and fight for each other and play for each other. I think that's what it's all about. Yeah.
What have you been able to do with the receivers in this offseason since spring ended?
I'm sorry?
What have you been able to do with the receivers
Been
since
able to
spring
do
ended?
with them?
Yeah, in terms of getting out and
off the field or on the field?
I was thinking on the field.
On the field? We just going out there on our own time, and even when, it is scheduled things and not scheduled things, just going out there building, like I said, finding that timing and those, the timing of routes and, finding out because different receivers run different routes and, move differently. So just trying to, study all my guys and see how guys does this and how guys does that. But yeah, just learning each other and having a feel for each other and trying to get comfortable with one another so that on Saturdays we'd be perfect.
How's it been working with Squirrel in the summer? I know he's a little limited in the spring. Sounds like he's progressed. I guess what have you seen?
Yeah, Squirrel, he's amazing. He's fast. He's really fast. So getting back with him in the summer, we worked a lot, and we've been working a lot, just trying to build it like that. Like I just said, like timing and like being able to trust him when he's going to come out this break and stuff like that. But he's been full throttle in the summer, and he looks great. He's moving really well. And I'm just excited for you guys to see him.
This offense, when it is hitting its full efficiency, like what could it be? What would it look like at its max potential?
At its max potential, 40 points a game. If we do what we need to do and execute and be one accord and play fast how we need to, I think it can be 40 points a game at its best.
How exciting was it for you to see all of the recruits that your program got after you had transferred here?
It was good. I mean, being able to play a part in that and help out in that, it means a lot. Anytime coach or anybody, the recruiting staff, reach out, I'm gonna try and show face and try to talk to those guys and try to get them to come and join the team and join this culture.
Coach Norvell mentioned that some of the young guys that he's been impressed by, Javin and Crompton and Chase Loftton. What can you say about those guys and how they've adjusted?
Those are some young guys that came in right away and just put their head down and work and just take this thing on like a pro. They were young guys that coming straight out of high school, and they've just shown their work ethic. They came in and worked really hard, and they look really good.
I know different people can lead in different ways, and you establish yourself as a leader. Who else do you find, regardless of the way, kind of leading with you, stepping up at different times of the off season?
Daryl Jackson, Richie Leonard, Earl Little, and then from other guys, Deuce Robinson, Shaheem. We got a lot of good leaders on the team that's very vocal, that speaks out, that stand up and talk and just share their opinion on things and just trying to get us to back to that standard. So I think we have a lot of good leaders, and sometimes I listen to those guys and I take what they're putting out to the team and I kind of take it account to myself.
I know you played in a pretty fun environment last year, early in the season in Toby. How much you looking forward to be on the other side of that?
It wasn't what I was expecting because they had stadium renovations and stuff like that. So I thought it would be way more exciting. But I'm excited for this first one. I just tell those guys, I looked on Google and asked how many, Doak Campbell fit. It was like 79,000, something like that. I never played in front of a crowd like that. So just, my first home game to go out there in front of 80,000 and electric environment, and I'm just excited to see, what kind of atmosphere, it's going to be.
You've been vocal on it some, but, besides the comments even, there's a little more juice when there's a big opponent going on, I would assume.
Oh, no, most definitely. I think, I know for a fact that the community, the fan base, everybody will come out, it'll be loud, and it'll be amazing atmosphere.
How do you balance not getting too hyped in that moment? You played with composure against, ranked FSU teams the last 2 years, so you've been in big environments, you've played against big opponents. How do you balance that?
I'm on their side now, so I don't think I'll need to balance anything. I think my energy or the team energy would feed off their energy. And that's why if they're watching this, they come up, they come out there, they show up, and they be loud, and they bring in a crazy atmosphere. We feed off that. I feel like the team, the players, we feed off the energy that the fans and the community bring. So I think it'll be good.
Quarterback and center have to have a connection. How quickly did you and Luke kind of bond?
Really well. We stay kind of down the hall from each other in our new places, so we kind of hang out a lot. He's a real down-to-earth, genuine dude. He kind of reminds me of Drew a lot on center at Boston. He's a great dude. He's a veteran guy that knows what he's doing. He's really smart. He's a really tough, workhorse guy. I love Luke. He's been great to me. We've been great with each other, just bonding and connecting and on the same page about a lot of things. So I love Luke, and we connected and we bonded really quick. Like I said, we stay at the same place, so we hang out a lot, play video games together, go to the pool together. We have a great relationship.
You didn't have the whole offensive line together in the spring very often. So how do you feel? How do you get confidence about them when you haven't seen them all together yet, just based on what they've done before? Or?
I would say I see the work that they put in every day. Besides, spring practice. I see we still get together as a whole unit and do things. So, but just like you said, like Brandon Pettis. He's in the ACC. He's winning against real guys, in the SEC. And I've watched his film and seen his tape, and tape and film a lot. And then got Gunner on the left side. He's Vanderbilt, plays left and right tackle, and he's played in the SEC, played against real guys. So it speaks for itself. And then Luke, he's a veteran guy that's been an All-American center, and the ACC for a couple of years, and then Adrian Melly and Richard Leonard. I think we got a good veteran group, probably one of the most veteran groups in the ACC or in college football. So, just the work that all those guys been putting in together and communicating and stuff like that, and I think they'll be really good.
What's something about you that people might not know easily off a hobby?
I'm really a country boy. From the South. I grew up in Waycross, Georgia. For anybody that know what that is, Ware County. We fish, we shoot, we hunt, and we ride. So being back in the South, I've been able to do all those things, and I'm a country guy.
Who's your favorite country artist?
I don't really listen to country music like that, but I would say Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
But you also got the Miami ties though too, right?
Yeah. So I'm born. So if people don't know, I was born in Miami, at Dade County, Little Haiti, and then I was raised in South Georgia. I moved to Waycross from Ware County about 8-9 years old, and the rest is history.
Biggest fish you ever caught?
Biggest fish?
Yeah.
Probably was a couple of weeks ago. When I was with Coach Norvell, we caught a big old bass. I don't know how big it was, but I can show y'all a video of it. It was a pretty good size.
What's something you've learned about Coach Norvell that you didn't know when you first transferred here?
I'm a super energetic guy, and my character, I'm always yelling and screaming, and he's different. He's the same person that he was in my official visit. Most coaches are, but Coach Norvell, he's super, super energetic, always high energy, high intensity, every single day. 5 o'clock in the morning to wherever at night. He's gonna be loud, he's gonna be super energetic, energized, and I didn't know that about him. A lot of head coaches don't do that. And he's yelling, he's loud, he's involved, and that's just something that I didn't know.
Got 2 more.